This is SAP Careers and Job Seekers Group, and this is Sam. Today we're going to talk about training versus project experience. What is more important? Training gives you a step-by-step guide, both in terms of documentation, conceptualization, and an understanding of the sequence in terms of table of contents of the document, which is the training manual, while it also does give you the practical side of things so that you can kind of practice what is written out there. So training is a must have. So a training manual give you a table of contents which starts from global settings, enterprise structure settings, master data settings, then comes down to documentation or transactional data settings. And then finally, it talks about integration and reports. So training is pretty important in terms of running you through step-by-step process and then also doing a practical piece of it. Now, if you want to do a practical and then you have a training manual or a training guide, these are numbered training guides depending on the module you do, whether it's FICO, MM, SD, PP, QM, PS, HR, does not really matter. You will have a pretty thick manual. There's a training guide that comes from SAP. There is Learning Hub, which has those manuals available, but Learning Hub Access is applicable at a cost to most of the consultant. But you might find a free manual, may not be the latest, but you can go through all the steps. So it will start with these steps, what we call as a building block approach, and then you need a system. Now SAP does give you a trial system for up to 30 days, and you can do this configuration of those sequence of steps that the training manual gives you. However, on the other side, once you are trained, you might want to get certified. So there are two kind of certifications. The first one is called certification of participation, and the second one is called the certified associate consultant. Now, if you are, for example, if you're doing FICO, then FI will have certified associate consultant, and CO will also have a certified associate consultant. So you can do FI certified consultant or a FICO certified, or you could also do cost controlling certified consultant. Similarly, you could also do SD, MM, and HR or PP or QM module certified consultant. Now, these allows you to get a logo of SAP on your resume. It also gives you a certificate directly coming from SAP, and it gives you a S-User ID. S-User ID is a user ID given to most certified SAP consultants and employees of a company that work for a SAP partner such as us, Sapsol Technologies. And then you have access to free material on SAP like SAP Notes, SAP Upgrade, SAP Roadmap. Those kind of material is available to you once you have finished your training and certification. On the other hand, I think project experience gives you a practical aspect of doing certain things step by step, same as a training manual, but in a real life environment. For example, if you go for a training license, then you only give a test, and then that does not give you the practical aspect of driving a car in terms of a driving license, which is for a training. However, if you are going to give the second test, which is a practical test with the instructor sitting next to you and monitoring you, that is the real test of your skills. So the project experience gives you real test of your skills in a team environment. When you have, say, a team environment, you have few aspects of that team environment. So you have a project manager, you have a project coordinator, you have a system administrator, you have technical developers, which are ABAP or WebDin Pro or .NET developers, as the case may be. And then you have functional module consultant, which is financials and controlling is a must, followed by materials management, sales and distribution, production planning, quality management, and human resource management or human capital management after that, as well as project system, and then specialized modules within that industry verticals. So you work as a team, you go through all the aspects of the project, which is right from requirement gathering using a workshop, documenting that in a business blueprint, then going out and configuring those within a real system. In our case, we use a customer simulated system, so you guys can go out and configure exactly what the customer sees. This is not a customer system, it's a simulated environment, just like you have an aviation pilot doing a simulated flight environment or a doctor who's a trainee doing a trainee experience of a surgery while not doing it himself. He's observing and helping out people, but getting a real life experience to the environment, the pulse of the entire thing. And in that environment, once you have done your workshops, documentation, configuration, testing, training, go live, and support in a team, you will experience certain different aspects. You will see there are certain leaders, certain people are more disciplined, certain people are more creative, certain people have better documentation skills, certain people have more creativity, certain people have more technical knowledge, certain people are doers and they find their way around solutions, while others just follow the dotted lines. That means they will only do what is written in the book and they will not find workarounds. Now, creativity and root cause analysis and finding the solutions is the most critical aspect in SAP. Nothing is given to you on a platter. You will have to go out and fight and find out where can you get the right resources, and then decipher those resources in your brain so that you can find the ideal solution based on your creative talent. For example, if you are going to a driving school again, you get a training license and then you get a driving license. However, it does not tell you what happens when then two jackknife large trucks are coming in the front and there's no space to go in the middle, right? So that's your, what we call as the survival instincts. So the project experience teaches you the survival instincts. It teaches you the pressure that you have to go through in a project. It teaches you how do you behave in terms of a team environment. What are your leadership skills? What are your creativity skills? What are your documentation skills? What are your technical skills? What is your discipline? And how do you resolve issues and manage pressure points within that project environment? So both training and project are left and right hands. While training the left hand, the project experience will be the right hand of a SAP career for a consultant. I would encourage you to explore this more. We have a site called www.hirerig.ai, where we do provide you placement services, and then you can do our in-house projects as well as customer simulated projects for us, and then go out and support our clients with real tickets that we are solving for the customers as a back-end support consultant to the real consultant, and that can be used to get you your next assignment. Now, being a SAP partner, we do this in-house projects for ourselves. We have a few other companies that we work for, and we do resolve support tickets for our clients, right? So this experience is indispensable. We have an email called careers, careers @sapsol.com, which you guys can use to communicate with our account managers. If you want to get trained, then we have a training site, mlccolege.com, which does train you in the Certified Business System Analyst, which is called a CBSA. It's a patented trademark. It's not patent, but it's a trademark of our college. And they give you the CBSA certification, which is Certified Business System Analyst, with SAP-based projects to get you into a real project lifecycle through our consulting organization, so you can get and make a success of your career. Please like and subscribe this channel. I will be taking more and more topics which are very, very critical and useful to you. Also, you have to have the passion and drive to go out and succeed. Nothing works without the hunger that you can develop within yourself to be something and differentiate yourself in the industry. So guys, please like and subscribe this channel. This is Sam signing off for SAP Careers and Job Seekers Group. Thank you.